We're often talking about making solar and doing all the grand things, but energy efficiency and ways of reducing the energy use in your house can lead to not really needing nuclear power. They always talk about making these huge infrastructure improvements, but really it should be conservation. Not using it is so much better than using it in a renewable way. So what is your home energy IQ? So how much of the heat loss in a typical house is due to air leakage? Setting back a thermostat in a house by 10 degrees each night can reduce a home heating bill by 2, 3, 5, 10, 20%. Installing the top 2 feet of a typical basement wall can save how much energy in a typical New England home? A super insulated house, how much more does it cost to build than a conventional house? So a super insulated house's roof would be R60, walls are 40, basement R20. If you built a 2x6 normal typical wall with fiberglass insulation that's R19 supposedly, it's really more like R15 or so. If you think of the framing going from the inside to the outside of the house, it has nothing to break that path of cold or heat coming through, and so it's a line right where you put the insulation in the wall bays. If you could picture studs and then bays of insulation filling in the middle of that insulation, it's R19. Against the studs, it's really low, actually. It's probably R10, so then you take the combination and you get somewhere in the middle. What portion of your heating goes out through the windows? It's amazing how many houses you work on in New England where the windows are single pane and there's no insulation in the walls. How much heating does a typical house receive from the sun through its east, south, and west facing windows? Replacing 5-gallon flush toilet with a 1.6 gallons per flush unit will save a family of 4 how much water per year? An average family of 4 can get how much of its hot water needs from the sun? TV cable box you turn off with remote control is still consuming how much power? Here we have a little comparison here as one of the incandescent light bulbs would be 60 watts. Yeah, you know how when you just have things off and they still have their little red light on? So if you replace a 60 watt incandescent light that runs 4 hours per day with a $2.97 10.5 watt LED lamp, how much will you save per year? Also, LEDs last forever. You know, they're like 10, 12, 15 years. Average Massachusetts home uses about 600 kilowatts of electricity each month. How large would a solar system need to be to supply this amount of energy? You know, obviously the bigger it gets, the more electricity that it will generate. Can a house make more energy than it uses?
Reduce, reuse, recycle. I want to say it again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We gotta watch what we buy. What's it contained in? What's it contained? Where will it end up? Where will it lie? Can it be changed and used over again? Reduce, reuse, recycle. I wanna hear you say reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh yeah, let's try our best not to pollute the air that we breathe or the water we drink. Before you give that item the boot, stop, look around you and take time to think.